Hello and welcome to another video. You came back for more. In this video I'll be working on this vintage bedside cabinet. This project was a huge challenge, mainly due to one mischievous little puppy. Any puppy owners out there feel my pain? I forgot how much hard work they were. Anyway, let's get back to the cabinet. So there was quite a lot to do with this project. There was quite a lot of damage. There was woodworm to deal with. And there was this weird stone thing on the top. It wasn't even marble. I think it was maybe concrete. I don't know, but it was really, really heavy. Stay tuned and you'll see how I tackled it. So the screws on the hinges were wrecked. I needed to drill through them to be able to remove the hinges. So on this close-up you can see the damage to the legs. And there's extensive woodworm as well. And there was no way I was keeping that stone thing. It just made the unit really top heavy. So when the stone was removed there was this big empty space. You'll see later in the video what I decide to do. I had a feeling this cute little handle would turn out really nice with a bit of cleaning. There was a lot of glue on the top of the unit that needed to be removed, so I just used a chisel and it scraped off really easily. And then I used a card scraper to get into the little corners to remove any excess varnish that was on there. Once the thick was removed I was able to sand the rest. So instead of that concrete top, I decided I was going to use epoxy resin to fill the gap that was left. I needed to create a watertight casing. This is to ensure when I did the epoxy resin pour it would be leak proof. So I used a melamine board and screwed it to the bottom of the top that I was working on, and then I went round with silicone sealant in all the gaps to ensure that nothing could leak through. Then I mixed a little bit of epoxy resin and I poured it round the sides and the top just to make sure that when that hardened there was no way that it would leak. So I didn't really have a plan on what colour I wanted the top to end up. So I decided to use a few different colours and just to experiment and see what I ended up with. The heat of the blowtorch just removes any air bubbles. Here I'm just zhuzhing it about until I find a pattern that I like. And yes, zhuzhing is a professional term. I let the colours dry for 24 hours and then I added a clear coat on top of that and brought it right up level to the wood surface. Now back to the rest of the piece. I sanded the whole piece inside and outside. I used 60 grit, 80 grit and 120 grit. So if you remember at the start of the video I showed you the state of the legs. They were extremely damaged. I decided to taper them. That meant the damaged part was cut away and it actually looked really nice too. I sprayed the piece with woodworm treatment off camera. The drawer bottom was covered in scribble and ink stains, so I took the bottom out and sanded it. Unfortunately that didn't get rid of the stains. However, the underside was in a lot better condition. So I used oxalic acid to get rid of the stains as best I could. To be honest, it didn't remove all of them, but it did look a lot better. I cleaned the hardware with Barkeeper's Friend and then I spray painted it gold. I did leave the door handle alone because when I cleaned it with the Barkeeper's Friend it came up really nice. And I used wood filler for the little woodworm holes, of which there were many. Time to take a break with Charlie and Sully, the Beach Boys. That's enough now, boys. Let's get back to work. I used Restorer Finish in walnut for the inside of the cabinet. And inside the drawer. I wanted to try dark colours for this piece for a change, so I used ebony and walnut. I was nervous about using the ebony as it's quite a dark colour. I tend to gravitate towards light colours. But I was really pleased with the way it looked against the colours of the epoxy resin. I applied 2 coats of each colour. All the woodworm holes were filled and sanded. After applying the varnish, it was like they were never there. I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Also, please check out my other videos if you enjoy furniture restoration and makeovers. I applied Howard feed and wax to the drawer runners and the bottom of the drawers to help them go in and out smoothly. One of the reasons I loved this piece was the detail on the door, so I really wanted to make that stand out. I used a small detail brush with the ebony to highlight the details. Thank you again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you come back for more. Enjoy the final results.